Anyone who is joining, this is one of my favorite people on earth. Today, the hangout, you're coming to talk about
Okay.
healthy friendships. Healthy friendships. Okay, so tell me, how do you view friendships? Godly friendship. How was that important to you?
Okay. So from my introduction from the beginning, I said that I value friendship a lot. So relationship is one of the things we don't have to joke with. Remember
Okay.
that if you have somebody who loves God like you do, the person
Yep.
happens to be praying for you like you are praying for the person. And
Okay.
sometimes they say that intercession prayer works faster than you praying for yourself. So if
Oh,
I'm praying for
okay.
myself, but I have someone else also praying for me, it works greater. So if I'm also praying
Okay.
for that same person, it works greater for the person. The more you intercede for somebody, the more that blessing becomes double for you. So when it comes to friendship, I don't joke with my friendship. And I don't joke with people that love God. And thanks to you, I met you, you know. You're one of the people that push me to go further. And I really love that a lot. Remember that friends are supposed to push you to get somewhere. So if they don't push you, then it's not healthy. I really love the topic today because anything that doesn't add up to your energy, cut it off. I don't want us to go biblical. I would have just quoted a quotation that says, but let's not go biblical today. We're going to talk about friendship. So anything that does not add to your energy, anything that drains you, that breaks you, you cut it off. So healthy
Yeah.
relationship is very important to me. Yes. So if you're my friend, you should be adding to me. I should be adding to you. We should
Yeah.
be pushing each other rather than breaking each other. So
Each
that's
other.
that's how I view healthy relationship.
I think it's very true. The Bible tells us about we should be checking our company because any bad company can
Mm-hmm.
corrupt you at the end of the day. So
Or
I believe what you said is true. If someone is not adding up to you and you're not able to adapt to the person, then it might be difficult. Like you just have to log out. Hello, hi.
definitely.
I'm sorry, but and I think one of the most important thing we'll have to talk about is, today friendships are being taken lightly. Okay, for me, what are some of the things you look out for when it comes to friendship? When when you label someone as your friend, okay, this is my friend. What are some of the things you look out for?
Thank you. Okay, so like you said, nowadays we take friendship really lightly. Everybody is looking out for what someone else can offer me. That's what we believe in. Okay, so if I'm a friend to this person and this person works at this company, it means that I stand a chance of benefiting from this person. So let me befriend the person. That is what our world has made friendship or let's say relation into. But I don't believe it works that way. We don't have to compromise on friendship. See, friendship can take us far.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Hi,
I
Kwame
love
Bible.
friendship a lot. This topic is really getting to me. But I believe that when you
Hello.
befriend somebody, you don't have to look out for the gain. People really compromise, and we don't do that. The fact that this person, I look at the social standing of this person. If I befriend this
Okay.
person, it's from advantage. If I'm working with the person, they go like, "Hey, you know, only way now. Hey, and they also work class power." That is what people are doing now. So they are spoiling the fun that friendship is supposed to offer. I'm supposed to
Okay.
be there for you when you need me. That's why
Mm-hmm.
they say that. Let me give a scenario. Most
Okay.
of our celebrities we have in Ghana, I've
Mm-hmm.
noticed something get sick, it's difficult to be able to have people raise funds for them. So they bring it on TV that if you want to support and all that. Where are those friends that they used to build?
Should build.
They are
Okay.
that's at that moment. So a friend is supposed to be the one to be there for you in your difficult times. That's why they
Okay.
say that when you're in your difficult times, realize who is your friend. So you
Exactly.
get to your peak stage and you realize that, okay, so this person has been with me till now. There are some friends as well that will be with you in difficult times and then get to the peak stage, but they are looking out for something. That's why we are with you. Now, how do we
Oh,
figure
okay.
out?
That is
Yeah. So
that is
how
that
do we
is a
figure out
good perspective
if
as
this
well.
person is real or not?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Point. We don't even know if someone is being real or not. Because
Not.
you can meet somebody and the person is all broken. Why? Because of a friendship that he has trusted someone so much And then at the end of the day, when she got to the pixie, the person showed their true colors. So you meet such a person, you can't even befriend the person because the person doesn't want any friendship because they have
Yeah.
been broken already. Now,
Yeah.
this person, the person see the real people that comes into their life. So I feel like people are already broken. So even if you are real, they don't see that you are real.
As
So
well.
what do? We have to go back to correct those mistakes that people
Mm-hmm.
did. So if you find a friend now, don't look at the gain that the person will give you. Look at what you can offer the person as well.
Yeah.
Let's bring it to our relationship. Now I'm seeing something trending on social media that what can women offer? That all that women offer is their body, and then when you do you have a girl that when you call I need 2,000, the girl can give you 2,000, and people are laughing about it. And then people are like, yeah, my girlfriend can give me 2,000. She's not a girl, she's just offering me the body. But it's wrong.
Okay.
If you have it, see, if you have it, you can help a friend out. You
Hi,
should.
Uncle.
There are two
Mm-hmm.
type of friends. There are two type of friendship.
Okay.
The one that has like 10,000 will give you 5,000 out of it. And then the one that has like 1,000 and can give you 500 out of it. Now there are two
Okay.
people here. That's 1,000. He's giving you 5,000. That's 5,000 left that he can use.
Okay.
This one has
Okay.
only 1,000, giving you like 500 or 800, left with 200. Now who is the real person here? The one that has less that is able to offer you. So
Yes, sure.
yeah, we should look out for the people that are going down for us rather than the people that at that stage, Charlie, this person, Charlie, I asked Sam something the last time, they give you, it be true friend. No. What makes you think that person is a true friend?
True
The person
friend.
having SS.
It's true.
So the person
It's
gave it to
true.
you. But then how do you figure out whether the person having SS or not? And our world is so funny that we can't really find the real people. But I believe the most important thing to friendship is prayer. That's what I can say. When you meet somebody and then you are connecting with the person, pray about the person. There are some friendships that are not good for you. One that
Oh,
you
wow.
meet that is so good, the person's soul, you guys vibe, you click, but you end
Mm-hmm.
up doing things you're not supposed to do as a Christian with the person. Oh, it's fine because this person loves me. Let me do it. It's fine that this person loves me. It's fine that I'm going to that club with the person because she's my true friend. She helped me when I needed help the most. It's fine that she said it's just a little alcohol, so I'm taking it. So you pray about people when you meet them.
Hi, Rama Daniels. Hi, babe. My babe's day.
I will
Hi.
be person.
Hi, Wendy.
So
Yeah.
hi Wendy. So you pray
See
about the
your
person as
blushing.
well.
See your blushing. Your blushing.
I'm blushing. Okay, so she's here now, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about her. Our
Okay.
meeting was not so fun, I
Mm-hmm.
would say. I was on a job, on a training at the job, and
Okay.
I find her so reserved. So it was difficult to connect with her so, because I'm this outgoing type. So I didn't
Okay.
know how to connect. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a conversation, or there was something. There was a conversation going on. She spoke,
Okay.
and that was it. My spirit felt something different when she spoke.
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
whoa, I want to discover who this person is. I want to get to know her more. I want to
Okay.
get to know how she is, where she's coming from. Because when you
Okay.
want to figure a person out, that is when you realize whether you guys connect or not.
Not.
So I
Okay.
got close to her. Amazingly, she happened to know that I sell, stuff. So she was like, I'll buy
Okay.
something. And then she bought it. And when she bought it, guess the feedback she gave me. Amazing feedback. It helped me a lot. I put it on my status and people were like, oh, you sell. I said, yeah, this is the evidence of, me selling to somebody. And since then, the way she speaks to me, the way I speak to her, it has grown
Okay.
into more of from colleagues to friendship to sisterhood. And now I can't define what we are because
Yeah.
she can go down for me
Please
and I
supporting
can go down
friends.
for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saying that she can worry the hell out of me. But that is not the fact. The fact that she's there when I need her the most. The fact that we
Okay.
can talk about
Okay.
everything. Sometimes we can go
Everything.
3 days without talking. When we talk, it's just power we click. It's not the
Okay.
type of friend that we've not spoken for 3 days. So what's up? Are you a true friend? That's what I said from
Yeah.
the beginning. You need a
So
friend that will not drain your energy. So I
yeah.
come and talk to you after 3 days, like
When you say she's blushing,
You've
she's
forgotten.
blushing.
So at that
When you
point,
say
you're
she's
giving me
blushing,
emotions.
oh.
Okay, so
Okay.
so at that point, you're giving me a mixed emotions. I'm
Yeah.
checking up on you, and you're giving me, and I don't know what to say, and I'm confused. Yes, but
Okay.
you check up on her, she's like, "There, babe, let's do this. Let's go and do this together. Let's go and do this." I'm like, "Okay, okay,
Okay.
girl,
Okay. Girl.
girl, girl." The
Girl.
energy is all like, and then she
Okay.
loved God. She
Oh
loved
my.
God.
Oh my
She loved
God.
God so much. And I think I am blessed with such people that love God so much. I'm really blessed with that kind of a people that when you click with them, your Christian life grows because you see
Girls.
this
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
talking about God and you're like,
Yes.
what the hell am I doing? Even if for that week I'm not speaking to God, I'm like, what am I doing? She's talking to God. I should talk to God as well. So it's like encourage to push you to get
Okay.
there. So that's
Yeah.
what I would say about it. Hi Wendy. I love
That's.
you so much anyway.
Oh. Okay. So you mentioned something earlier. Okay, and I think sometimes you can just see someone and I don't know, you can just prejudge the person. Okay, this person, I don't think
Yeah,
this person will
yeah.
be so friendly. I don't think this person, how do we deal with that when you see someone and you feel like, okay, I want to pursue a friendship with this person,
Okay.
but you're not sure if this person, everyone is saying something about this
I
person.
love this.
And that aside,
I love this.
most of the time, women friendship, it's inclusive, everything, conflict and all of
Yes,
that. Okay, we don't
completely. Yes,
see
yes, yes,
we
yes.
don't see
Okay.
healthy sisterhood. We don't see,
Mm-hmm.
so people kind of like they'll talk down on the other person. But what do you
Yeah.
think is the way forward? How can you approach someone and be like, okay, yeah, this girl, I want to be your friend. I want to.
Thank you. You've got to. Thank you. See, I'm coming to tell you about my life story, and this is not a fabricated story. This is a true story.
Okay, hi,
I have a best friend.
Dorford. Okay,
I have a bestie. Her name is Nafisa. This is how
okay,
we got close. Um,
okay,
there was this whole thing going on about her when I
okay,
was getting close to her. I had funny stories about her. She's this, she's doing this, she's doing that. So I sat by, I'm like, why is everybody being so negative about this girl? Like,
person.
what if there's more to her?
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't talk much. So she can't really express herself. She can't go from people to people explaining the whole situation. So I was like,
Situation.
okay, why don't I get close to her? So this is it.
Okay.
When
Mm-hmm.
you want to be a friend to somebody and you are hearing negative vibes about the person, one,
About the
go
person.
with the intention of getting to know the person. Two, go with the intention of helping the person change if what you heard is true.
It's true.
And
Okay.
three, go with a bond. Don't go
Okay.
judging. Judging you are not God. You can't judge people. It's God that judge people. And you don't understand. You need to understand the person's story from where
Okay.
the person is coming from. The person did whatever the person did. So I
Right.
got close to her. What I did was I didn't even ask her anything about what is going on, whether I wanted to know a side of the story or not. But I
Okay.
went in to be a shield, to be comforting. I wanted to comfort her through it. So I got close to her. We
Okay.
started talking. Then amazingly, you know, wait, you remember, that time we're supposed to move out of, move
Yeah.
away,
Yeah.
away
Yeah.
from our
Yeah.
routine.
I remember.
She called me up. She's like, I stay alone. Come and stay with me. I thought
See.
twice about it. I'm like, okay, this person that had this thing, but I wanted to know her. So let me get close to her and get to know her. So I came
I
to stay
remember.
with him. I wanted to stay with him. We all just we had a friendship level where we
Okay.
talk about normal things. I didn't ask her what was going on. I didn't want to hear a side of the story. I wanted to get to
Understand.
know her first, so I can ask her
Okay.
what is going on, whether it is true or not. So she did something amazing. During graduation, we were supposed to go for graduation on campus, and then she said makeup
Okay.
artist, so she decided to do the makeup for me to go. But we woke up very early because I wanted to get a seat in front, so I told her I had to go very early. So after
Okay.
she was done, I'm like, okay, I'm going, then she can come later. She's like, no, I want to go with you. I want to go there with you so that you're not alone. So you stay
Okay.
there, you get a good seat, and then I can join the rest when they come later. I was shocked. I'm like, whoa, why would she do that? And she's like,
You're
no, I
like,
don't have a problem with you. So she went with me. She stayed with me on campus till everybody came. And then after the
Okay.
time everybody came to join them, and she waited till we closed, and she came home with me. She
Wow.
had work to do. She could make up party. She could get job. And it was a Saturday. She could get jobs to do, but she wasted her time with it. Was wasted. She gave that time for me. I
For
was like,
you.
this, this is something I could connect to.
This is real.
This is real. This is real. And people will say, just this. No, the little things people do are very valuable. I didn't need her to give me 10,000 to go and pay my graduation gown or buy this before I realized she was real. But
It
that
was
thing
real.
that she did for me was real. Was so
Yeah.
real of her. And I decided that okay, this is it. We are going all out into this friendship. So we
This.
started bonding, and I realized everything I heard about her was so false.
Wow.
Apparently, she had a friend who told her issues and her problems to, and that
True.
friend went to tell somebody else. So this was what was going on. So the person
Wow.
betrayed her. That the person is already
Mm-hmm.
broken. He can't really accept
So,
another friendship. You get it?
mm-hmm.
So how do I prove to her I'm not the type to go and say a issue to somebody? I'm not the
Yes.
type.
True.
Probably I talk a lot, but I don't take people's issue. I don't like that at all. So she even told me later on when we bonded or when we became besties, later on that when she was becoming my friend, someone told her,
Okay.
girl, or your pretty or kasapa, you're careful, or wasn't. So she was also having that in mind and studying me as at the time we were having the friendship.
Okay.
She didn't tell me about it, but she was studying me because someone told
Okay.
her this. And she was like, it is not true before she came to
Okay.
tell me. I realized what they were saying about her was not true before I asked her to tell me a side of the story. Believe
Okay.
in people. I'll
Yeah.
say, believe in people. That's the
Legit.
point. Believe
Legit.
in
Legit.
people. Connect
Believe.
to their spirit for them. If you are hearing negative something about somebody, pray. That's the most important thing. Pray for those
Okay.
people. God, if that person is going through this, help them come out of it. Help them be able to overcome the challenge. To be someone's friend is a lot of work. You're supposed to
Okay.
invest in the person spiritually, supposed to invest in the person financially. Financially,
Actually,
you don't need to give the person $10,000. No, but the petty things financially, you
real.
need to invest in the person emotionally. Now, when the
Okay.
person is crying, you could feel that something is happening to you. You also want to cry with the person's situation. And she has cried for me. I remember before I got a job, for 1 month, I was called for the job. I was in their house. Trust me, we were eating conflicts. We were and together. She had money on her. She's doing her own business. She gets people. She do people. But
True.
she wanted to eat what I am eating. She doesn't want to go
Wow.
out and go and buy fried rice because she had money. She said we should eat everything. But go out and buy to come and put something together. And she was ready to eat whatever I want to eat with me. And I was like,
Yeah, okay.
why would I want someone else aside her? So when I got my job and then we started eating, yeah, now we can eat the fried rice. So we started eating the fried rice and all that. And at the
I
end of
know.
the job I'm making, you've asked me a question about how we
Hi,
can,
Angela.
you're hearing negative things
Hi,
about
Angela.
somebody.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Angela. So negative thought about
Baby.
somebody and then negative thought about somebody and
Mm-hmm.
then how do you get close to the person? So my point
Yeah.
is believe in the person, pray for the
Okay.
person, invest
Okay.
spiritually in the person, invest
Okay.
spiritually into the
Mm-hmm.
person before you get close to the person. So the person, because the person at that point is already broken. Go
Okay.
and help the person up to the person. Help the person
Okay.
fix themselves up. Then you
Okay.
offer that friendship. Then you can
Okay.
offer friendship.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
like
Okay.
I spoke about Wendy and I've spoke about Nafisa. Trust me, both of them are different people altogether. People feel like if you have a bestie, then you can't have another bestie. It's wrong.
That is,
People
I'm
are
about to go
different.
there. I'm about to go there. I'm about to go there. You know, there's this kind of energy, there's this kind of energy where if I'm vibing with you, girl,
Yeah.
you can't vibe with anybody else. This kind of I'm insecure. I'm vibing with you. You're my best friend. Like Why should you
Yeah.
say someone else? Why should you understand? How do we deal with, because I feel like it's some form of insecurity when
Yeah.
you feel
Yeah.
like because I'm vibing with you because you're my best friend, then that person cannot accommodate anyone else. How do we
Mm.
deal with, how
Mm.
do you let the person know that, girl, I'm vibing with you, but you can vibe with anybody else? You understand? I'm comfortable
Okay.
enough with you.
Yeah.
You know, I know we are in each other's corner, and it doesn't matter whoever you start vibing with. I'm going to support you. I'm going to be there for you. And
Yeah.
how do
Yeah.
we get
Yeah.
that? You know, tell us,
Mm.
tell us.
Okay. So
Hmm.
insecurity is never a
Okay,
factor in a relationship. But
okay,
that's with notwithstanding, I'm not saying people can have it. You can have it, but
okay,
there are ways you can be able to deal with it. Now,
okay,
if I
okay.
am vibing with you, everybody is different. So whatever I'm talking about today is about my experience with people. I'm not saying go and use the same experience on somebody else, but you can pick a
Oh,
note
yeah.
out of it.
Okay,
Because everybody is different. Your
okay.
bestie is different from my bestie.
Right.
And the
Yeah.
way you relate with your bestie is different from the way I relate with my bestie. Study the
Okay.
person you are with, and that is what will work for you. We have so
Great.
many philosophy books and so many talks on how to relate with people. I feel like you can just read them and pick a note, but don't apply it. Because if you apply them, the person you're with is different, and you end up breaking the relationship because you feel like it worked for these people. Why is it not working for me? Because you're really using the wrong method. It was just for
Hide
your
it, wait.
learning.
Okay. Uh-huh.
It was just for your learning. But don't
Yeah. I
study
choosing B. Mm-hmm.
and then be with the person. Okay. So I have a
Okay.
bestie that I
Mm-hmm.
stay with, bestie at work. That is Wendy Daniels. And I have Nafisa Ade as my bestie. Now,
Okay.
these people are different people. I've studied when
Yeah.
I got close to Nafisa, I studied who she was. I studied what she's like. No, I'm not saying we don't, our bestie is the most perfect one. No, we have fights all the
Okay.
time. There are sometimes I even come home from work and I don't want to talk to her.
Okay.
And she understands me so much that she know I need my space. Whatever happened at work, whatever is going on in my life, I need that space. That's why I'm not talking. So I come
Yeah.
home, I watch TV, I have dinner, shower, and sleep. The next morning I wake up, I go to work, and then I call her, lock the door. I go for like we
Okay.
can go on for like 2 days, and then we
Mm-hmm.
don't talk. And then maybe the third day I come home, I greet her, then but the vibe is still there.
It's still
Then I
there.
start telling Yes, then I start telling her about what has been going on with me the past 2 days. She understands that I need space. She's my bestie, but she can't probe
Okay.
into my business. She understands that I need space. Sometimes she's also all quiet. I don't ask her anything. I allow her to have a space, mend herself. Then when we come back, we talk
Okay.
about what happened. I give her my advice. She gave me her advice. That's how it is. Now I've studied Wendy. That Wendy is this type of person. The way I relate with Wendy won't be the same I relate with Nafisa. It's totally
Okay.
different thing. Yeah, totally different thing. They are different people. I can't go and then maybe I'm like, hey, Charlie with Wendy. Nafisa may not like Charlie, so I can't call her Charlie.
Okay.
If
Mm-hmm.
you like me to call her, hey, babe. Nafisa will not like babe. She will like the Charlie thing. So study the people you are with. Insecurity is never a factor. I
Okay.
give Wendy the we vibe, and she's never jealous of people. I give Nafisa the
Okay.
vibe, and she's never jealous of Wendy. I don't know about other people, but I'm so blessed to have these two wonderful people in my life. And you are one of the best sweethearts I've ever had. And you are never jealous of these two people. You sometimes you post posters and you're like, this is friendship. I'm like, whoa. It's because we have vibes. We have our vibes. We have the way we connect. We have the way we talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just perfect. I
Yeah.
can we can not talk for a month, and then when we come back to talk to each other, we're like there. You don't
Yeah.
go like, hey, you are not talking to me, and
Yeah.
you are not like that. Yeah, that is a healthy relationship. The
That's
one that I'm
true.
doing my own thing, and then when we come back, we are like, how are you? It's been long. Where are you now? I'm working here. You're working. Ooh, we are vibing. Charlie, when you get
Right.
your first money, I'm sending you money, babe. I'm buying this for you.
You
I
see?
think after this conversation, we need to be paying friendship dues because all of us doing each other.
Girl,
Okay.
I
Friendship is one of the best things we can ever add. So
oh my
relate
god.
with people
Like
the way they relate with you.
So it's so important. And the other time I was watching something on Snapchat, okay, and two ladies, they were best friends, and I think the other lady, another person came onto the scene, and she was vibing with the person, and every time her best friend would be talking down on the other lady, and you can see this lady is not cool with it, and she's just like, okay, listen, we are best friends, but that doesn't mean I cannot befriend anyone else. So
Exactly.
I think with time, because of the best friend's constant talking down on the other lady, she just ghosted her. I think it's Ghost and something. I've forgotten the show or something like that. So now
Mm.
she wanted them to search for her best friend so that she can ask why her best friend ghosted her. Apparently, there were a whole lot of issues in there, but she didn't like her best friend's attitude of constantly talking
Yeah.
down on the other
Yeah.
person. She just wanted them
Yeah.
to know that, okay, we are best friends, but that doesn't mean I cannot have anybody else in my corner. That doesn't
Exactly.
mean I
Exactly.
cannot become friend with someone else. And I think that's true. You mentioned that because it's crazy. And there's
Mm.
this whole thing. Hi, Kukwa. Hi, Oda. My best friend is here, girl. Welcome.
Hi,
You know,
Aisha's best friend.
hi, Yoda. Okay, there's this whole thing going on that so many people don't want to keep like friendship, a company of two or three. Maybe
Mm.
you're my friend, you're my friend, you're my friend, and this friend knows this person, this friend knows this person. They kind of like feel like,
Mm.
you know, this person is going to talk about this person, and they're
Yeah.
going to talk
Yeah.
about
Thank
me.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
What,
Thank
what
you.
do you think?
Yes,
What do you think about that?
we don't do that. We don't do that in friendship. Wendy will attest to the fact that I don't come and talk about Nafisa's issue with her. And
Okay.
then Nafisa will attest to the fact that I don't come and talk about Wendy's issue with her. Maybe we
Hmm.
can mention her in our conversation. Oh, last time Wendy, we went to this place, and yeah, that is on a normal basis because we've hung out. But personal issues, things that she share with me, I can't do that. I have Mercy. She's a Mrs. She's a Mrs. She had kids, but man, she relates with me like a sister. And what I know about her, nobody knows. What she knows about me, nobody knows. The kind of advice she
Okay.
has given me, I don't tell people that she has done this. And she's always there. See, like I tell you, friendship is a whole
Yeah.
mood. Yeah, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Friendship is a whole mood. Let me bring it to. I want to bring it to the fact that people feel like when people are married, then you can't really relate to them because at that point they are married and they are
You know,
someone's missus. So,
you've been
no,
using
so you feel
reference.
like you feel like you're being pressured to also marry. No, they don't. Mercy doesn't do that. She doesn't
Okay.
force me that. Dale, I'm married, so you should hurry up and go. No, she relates with me like how she's supposed to relate with me. She doesn't
Okay.
bring a marital issues for me because one thing
Okay.
is that I tell her everything about your marital issues between God and you and your
Mm-hmm.
husband.
Your husband.
I'm not
Yeah.
supposed to be there. You and I
Okay.
have to relate on you and our issue. The only thing I
Okay.
can talk about is how is our little babies, how is our
When
little
you
babies,
say
how's your
cool down,
husband?
baby, cool down, cool down.
How is our little babies and how is your husband? We can go on that normal basis. My regards,
Okay.
it's between you, between God, share with God and all that. So let's have a healthy relationship whereby at the end of the day, if I don't get to see you anymore, someone tries to break us up, we
Okay.
won't be broken. We
Okay.
won't be broken. Because at
That's
that point, that person has nothing to say about you and has nothing to say about me. We won't be
okay.
broken. There are some people that come into your life just to break you. They
So
just come to break you.
okay, so I think at this point we have to make
Mm.
something clear. We are pushing for, sisterhood in among ladies,
Mm.
we believe we feel like it's possible,
Yeah.
irrespective of whatever is going on. We believe that it's possible because we have our own clan, our own tribe,
Yeah.
ladies who are supporting each other. And
Mhm.
on this note, I want to shift the conversation somewhere. It's on a normal note when you guys are friends, things
Mm.
are cool. But when
Yeah.
it was maybe when you start a business, when women start businesses
Yeah.
and then they need, their friends. They need their female friends, their gang, to kind of like
Yeah.
hide their business, to kind of like support them, to be there. Sometimes not much, but like posting about it, telling people about it. It becomes very difficult.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult. What do you say on that?
Yeah. Okay. So sometimes we'll come back to talking about insecurity. Some people feel like
Okay.
when you're your friend and you've started a business, they feel
Mhm.
insecure because when I post and people start buying from you, my friend is gonna
Okay.
make money, you know. But no, there are some people that are not concerned about how much you make. I
Mhm.
when they shout out to you for promoting my business. I have like
Hi, Randy.
three, four. I have like people that are buying from me, and they're all referrals from Wendy. They
I'm
go like,
Wendy.
"Hello,
Thank you,
my
Wendy.
name is this. Wendy told me you sell this." Because anytime she
Okay.
wears something, she tag it to me. She writes my name on it, clothes by
On
me,
it.
and people are like, "Oh, I
Okay.
like your dress." So give me the person's number, and she gives my number to them. She's not
To them.
envious of the fact that at the end of the day, the people that buy from me, I'll get money. She's not envious of it because
The
she feel like
wind,
if
the
I
word is
grow,
envy.
if
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
if
Mm-hmm.
I get somewhere, she's also getting somewhere. Now, friendship is a blessing. One thing we don't know is friendship is a blessing. If
Wendy
I'm your
says, I
you're
got your girl. I
make,
got your girl. She got you.
you're also going to make it in life because when I pray for you. That
You
whilst
know,
I've been able to start my own thing, I'm praying that you will start your own thing as well. So
yes,
we should be able to help each other. Yeah, we should be able to support both each
support each
other.
other.
Friendship
That's
is a
true.
blessing, a extreme blessing. If
Mm-hmm.
if if like I spoke about Messi, now that Messi is a married woman, you see, because she's my friend, when she's praying, she'll pray for me, and
Yeah.
then she'll ask God, Father, I want that blessing to be on her, that she will also be happily married, like I am happily married. So that blessing
Okay.
comes to me.
Oh,
So when
yeah.
you have
Yeah.
with somebody, expect automatically whatever blessing or whatever gift, whatever favor that person
Okay.
have, you're automatically
Uh,
getting the same. If you are giving, you are being real with the person, you get the same energy back. That's it.
right.
You get the same energy.
Yes.
So we are there with
Energy.
you. Like, Charlie, I'm not doing anything extraordinary, but I'm fine. I have life. I am fine. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of
Yeah.
that friend that you have. That friend, that blessing.
It's praying for
See,
you.
I'll give you a scenario. There's someone
Okay.
I know. You know what the person told me? He said, I don't know what you are doing, but keep doing what you are doing because since I met you, there's this blessing I keep getting all the time.
Okay.
I'm like,
Wow.
wow,
Mm-hmm.
there's this blessing I keep getting. So keep doing what you are doing. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything. Maybe when I pray, I mention the person in my prayer. And that is it. So see, friendship is a blessing. The more you promote my
Marjorie,
business, the more
hi.
God gives you the idea to be able to get a business idea, and then I promote yours. Let's support each
Okay.
other. Women support men. Let's support each other.
Support
I
each
see
other.
guys do support each other a lot. You know, they'll
You
post
know?
sneakers of friend. Yeah, buy this sneakers
Yeah.
from this person. They have programs they post. But women, your friend at home, yeah, we are too at home, yeah. Oh, me
So
post it.
envious.
Yo, on share that name in
So
Insta. I saw your
envious.
best in posting. No. So
So
no,
envious.
we don't do that. Everybody, everyone know that everyone you come in contact with. If you meet someone today, and the next thing is you are talking and you are laughing with each other, remember there's a blessing from it. You don't know the reason why God
Bless.
brought that person into your life. So even if the person is not your bestie, remember that that person is a blessing one way or the other.
It's
And
true.
automatically be real. I've said that everybody who is real always end up successful.
You get the
Even if
same
you
energy
are
back.
getting negative, you get it back. Automatically get the same energy. If you are not real
It's true.
yourself, you get people that are not real with you. And you are then you're like, me, the friends I get, they all betray me. You are betraying somebody, sister.
It's true.
You are betraying somebody,
It's
girlfriend.
true.
Because like somebody is
It's true.
betraying you.
It's true.
So be real, be true to yourself. This is who I
Yeah.
am. This is what I
Okay.
like. This is what I don't like. Don't
Okay.
pretend to be somebody to be friend to somebody. So let me give you a
Wow.
scenario. So I realized that let me pick a name. Stephanie. I don't know anybody's Stephanie, but
Any, yeah,
Stephanie.
anybody. Anything.
Stephanie have an iPhone. Stephanie comes to work poshy. Then I start
Okay.
acting poshy. I go and
Yeah.
borrow people's wig. I come to work.
Okay.
I force myself that the little salary I get, I go and buy an iPhone. Then I'm friend with Posh Stephanie because I feel like she's poshy. So when I become poshy, she can accept me. No, remember, Stephanie can accept you for who you are if you are true to yourself.
Authentic self. Wow. That's good.
I don't do fake people. Don't be fake. There are some people
Don't
that
be.
have what they have, and it's not for them. It's because of maybe family. They have it because family has it. So they are humble. I've met people that have money, but they are very humble. They
Okay.
feel like everybody deserves to be loved. Don't raise your standard just because you feel like you need to match up to somebody. Be
Somebody.
yourself. Be real. Offer
Okay.
offer what you have. People will accept you for who you are. You can be wearing the same shoe over and over again, and trust me, someone will
You should
notice
like to
the.
you.
Let me say something my pastor said. He said that it is what is in somebody that matters, not what is outside the person.
Outside the person. Okay. Yeah.
So
This is
get to know people with what they have inside and not what they have outside. So sometimes
okay.
people are intimidated by people. Okay, this girl uses the latest designer bag. This girl is so I can't get close to her because hey, miniska or minibe matching. No, get to know the person from inside because it's the
On
inside that
inside.
matters, not what. Maybe the person has that designer bag because they have money to buy. It is no big deal. People have money to buy things. Let them be able to take care of themselves. Don't judge them because they can buy
It's
things.
true.
The fact that you
It's
don't
true.
buy them doesn't make you less of a person. Get to know
Mm-hmm.
them from the inside. Remember,
Yeah.
I tell you, blessing, that connection is just there.
Connection.
There's some people
Yeah.
who are
That's true.
in the office of the presidency, and it's not because of how hard working they are, it's because of a friendship they had. They've gotten the connection there. Remember,
There.
the blessing gives you the connection. It makes you meet
Okay.
people. It exposes
Okay.
you. Like right now, if
Okay.
I don't know you, I wouldn't be on Instagram live.
Oh my
So
god.
just by the
Oh my
way,
god.
you
Oh
get
my
to
god.
so
This is good laughter. This is good laughter. This is good laughter. And I think, okay,
blessing.
so anyone who is watching now, this is to kind of like let everyone know that healthy friendship is possible even in our digital world today. Okay,
Yes,
you
yes,
can
yes.
and I think there's one thing we really have to look at. So many people are willing to put in work into their work, to put in work
Mm,
into, their relationship with the opposite
yeah.
sex. But so many people don't look at putting in work into their friendship. You
Mm,
know,
mm, mm.
people haven't seen that aspect. If you want this friendship to work, to impact you, to transform you, you have to be willing to put in work, you
Yes.
know.
Mm,
Yes. With all the people that you have in your life, how do you see that the work for each and everyone is different based on who they
it's
are.
different.
And,
It's
yes,
different. Yeah,
but
it's
you have to
different.
be willing to be sacrificial. You have to be willing to be
Exactly.
there for them. If
Mm,
everything's about she's good to
mm.
me, she's this to me, you remember the other time when you posted Wendy, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, when you spoke about something, I was like, I hope it's not only because she's good to you, but you
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
you get it because it's there. So many people find it easier to love people because those
Yeah.
people are good to them. But yourself,
Yeah.
do you like this person? Can you be there for this person? Can you support this person? Can you be a diehard, friend
Yeah.
to this person? And that is one of the things we really have to look at. That is one of the things
Yeah.
we really have to look at. So
Mm.
it's very, very good you talked about that. It's very, very good you mentioned that. I'm so grateful for you coming on here. And okay,
Thank
how
you.
has your day been? Aside everything, how's your day been? Tell me.
Oh, firstly, I don't know where the joy is coming from, but
Okay.
I feel really extremely happy today. It's
Mhm.
Val's Day, and
Mhm.
I'm Sunday. So you can
Oh,
see, yeah, yeah, I'm in my red. See, let me tell people that
very
happiness,
red sitting at home.
I'm sitting at home. Happiness sometimes is not derived from other people, it's derived from you. You
Yeah.
can be a, and that all depends on you.
It's
Instead of
true.
sitting at home and wondering how lonely you are. Let me say that right now I'm not with Wendy. If my happiness is much more based on Wendy, then I should be sad at this moment. But I've
Oh, okay.
trained our friendship in a way that even if she's not close to me, she's also happy. And if I'm not close to her, I'm very happy. And when we
Yeah.
meet, the happiness become more. Yes,
Okay.
you get
Yeah.
it. So today has been amazing. She sent me a message like happy birthday, babes. I was like, yeah, okay. Today is not about man to woman birthday, but it's
Yeah.
about us.
Yeah.
Let's share the guys are wishing guys happy birthday because you know I feel like sometimes guys friendship bond more than women. It's because of
Well,
we are too petty, we are too petty. And me, I don't
two
like this, and me,
people
I
that
don't
is
like that, and I don't like that, you know.
talking down
We
on
do
each
too
other,
much.
biting each
Yeah,
other.
we do too much.
It's
We hold grudges too
crazy.
much. We don't just someone does this and then just forget it and live on. Move on. Some will love you, some won't. So what? Move
It's
on.
not true.
Yes, but we hold so much grudges. So today has been amazing. I saw a test and I was like, yay. WhatsApp. She's like, should I post you? I'm like, really? You need to ask, girl. You need to post me. You don't need to ask, girl. Post me. You know. So she out of the blue. Sometimes we just chat and it's all about laughter. You know. So I chat, read them. I'm like, I'm happy. I don't need.
You are.
Like you made mention of the fact that the last time you asked me that is our relationship, our friendship real, but not based on anything. Yes. Sometimes people have friendship based on things. I said that from the beginning.
It's true.
Man, that
Very, very
this
true.
person is gonna have this person at this point. I know that nipa we best me one more. Into my funny
Yeah.
identity right won't work. But that's when people are
It's true.
always disappointed.
It's true.
We feel disappointed in your life. This person disappointed. They didn't. You disappointed your own self because for the first instance you went in with an intention. You think if
Yeah.
God loves us on condition, He will forgiving us our sins all the time when we sin, knowing
Right.
that is a sin, but we still do it all the
It's
time.
true.
He doesn't love us on condition. One of the greatest things is love, and that cannot be buy. It cannot be bought with money. You can't buy that.
Yes. Yeah.
Love is the greatest. To love people for who they are, love people from who they are inside, not what we see outside. And then trust
Outside.
me, you get the same love back. Love, Wendy. I love you not because of any condition. I love you because I love who you are, your spirit, the way you love God, the way you are just amazing. And I love you. I love you, and I don't know, but sometimes I sit there and I'm like, God, I bless me with wonderful people, and I love you.
Yeah.
People see you and they say you are pretty. No, you're pretty too. Pretty.
That's
Celebrate
true.
each other. Post your friends
The
all the time.
competition is too
Celebrate.
much. The competition
Competition
is
is
too
too much.
much. People have pen and paper and they're just marking. Okay, this person. Okay. Okay. The competition is
Okay, it's true. The competition is too much. It's way too much.
there's this thing I finally want us to talk about. There's this insecurity
Wait.
with
Mm,
when you are my level, you are this level and I'm this level, and among we women, when we are at the same level, fine. Oh, the friendship is good, everything is good. But the moment you keep, moving forward, you keep improving yourself, and then a big opportunity comes, and then you keep moving, and then you keep moving, then I don't know, this person kind of like start feeling insecure. This person starts
mm,
feeling insecure. Like, okay, you kind of like feel like this person's how far this person goes affects you, but I don't think it's anything related to that. This your friend can go as
mm,
far as this, and it doesn't make you less.
mm.
It does not make you less. So
No.
what do you think about that? Because We are scared. You kind of like you're scared, you're insecure, and you start feeling
Yes,
jealous.
yes, yes. Most of the people that are really jealous of how far you are going is because they've seen it before. And there are some people
Mm-hmm.
that have not even seen it at all, but then they are just jealous. And I feel like jealousy is a killer.
Okay.
If you are there and you are jealous of how far someone is going, you are killing yourself, you are killing your spirit, you are killing whoever you are. That's why I always
Wow.
say that define yourself. Okay, this person is getting here because of she has really seen defined herself, she has seen who she is, and she's able to get there with that ability. You also have a
I
capacity, you have
said,
something that I
said
don't
yes.
have.
Or ghost. I'm not sure. Uh huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm listening.
That's the only thing. We both have something each other doesn't have.
It's true.
And maybe yeah, you have something I don't have. Maybe the ability to write well. I don't have the ability. I'm just outspoken. Now remember, if we are in connection, you write for me, I take it out there. You write for
Yeah.
me, I speak it. So if I become
Yes.
successful, you are becoming successful. But people are
Yeah.
waiting for people that have spoken, and at the end of the day, the one that spoke out there becomes in the limelight. They don't acknowledge the one that writes.
And then you feel like,
So
yeah, that's true. That's very, very true.
it's not like yeah.
Mm.
So that is also a factor. So I tell people that if someone pushes you to get there, acknowledge that person.
Not like
I'm
that
here talking
person.
so much about Wendy, and I'm talking about you, and I'm talking about Messi. It's because they have pushed me one way or the other. They advised and
Okay.
build me up, and together we're
Yeah.
going together. There are a lot of people I can't mention their names, but they pushed me far. So all of you, if anyone is watching, I've not mentioned your name, also supported me one way or the other. I love you all so much. So that's the point.
Okay.
People are jealous when they push people. People sideline them, and there are some people too that feel
Okay.
like I won't push you because I'm insecure about it now. Forget the jealousy. Push that
I'm
person.
insecure about how far you go.
Yeah. And you too.
Yeah.
If they pushed you before and you've forgotten to acknowledge, go back and correct that mistake. Go and
That
make that
mistake.
person feel like, thank you for being there. One thing we forget is that we make friends, and at the end of the day, when we don't treat that people right and we meet another people and we start doing the right things, we forget something. Go back
To go.
and mend that
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah,
Go back
that's
and
true.
mend it.
That's true.
Please, please. God doesn't like that. Go back and mend that relationship. It doesn't take away from you if you say, I'm sorry. It doesn't take your
Exactly.
whole self. It's not on you. People feel like when I
Exactly.
apologize, my pride is, we hold pride too much. Friendship is
Yes.
supposed to be there for you to say, I'm sorry. The least, you're supposed to be sorry at your mind. You're again in your mind. And you're supposed to have the
Yeah.
fact that I'm supporting you.
Yes.
So I want to also
Regardless.
put this in that whoever you have offended along the line, go and mend that friendship, go and mend that
Mm.
relationship. Probably because you've not been able to mend that relationship, that's why you're not getting a good person to hold on to, a good friend,
Yeah.
someone to call a friend. It's because you want somebody. Search it within yourself. Find out who you have. Oh, step. Maybe it wasn't even intentional. You stepped on
Intentional.
somebody.
That's
Go
true.
back and
That's
say
true.
sorry. And
Okay.
it wasn't intentional. Sometimes it's not intentional. Go back and mend that friendship.
That's
Friendship.
thank you
There's a
so
song.
much.
It said, I think when Paul Walker died, there's a song that he did. He said, how can we not talk about friendship when friendship is all we've got? I love that sentence
Oh
in
my
that
God.
song. I love it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, um, yeah. If I remember the song, somewhere if someone
Yeah.
remember
We'll
the song, can
continue this.
put it up.
We'll continue this another time. Thank you so much for coming out. And
Oh,
we'll continue this another time. We will. We will.
yeah.